Hello YouTube, King Marnold here. For those of you who don't know, I make Minecraft videos, and right here in front of me I have a stopwatch. So, pretty simple. On the left we have a reset button, and on the right we have a start stop button. I'll press that, and it goes. And the cool thing about this stopwatch is it's kind of completely wireless. So that'll count all the way up to, it'll go 1 second at a time up to a minute, and then it can go up to an hour. And the cool part about this stopwatch is there's the controls right under here. As you can see, that's not very much. And behind the stopwatch, in typical stopwatch videos, you're accustomed to see a labyrinth of redstone. And in this one, that's just not the case. It's just one block wide. And, yeah, I mean, it just continues to go. I'll show you the redstone here in a little bit, but to show you the other features, I can stop the stopwatch. And it will stop there, start it up again. It'll continue to go. And stop it. And if I want to reset, I can do that. And that'll reset it. So I'll just have that run while I show you the redstone. And the redstone, I actually hit it. But here's the button to open the door to see it. Let's see, we want to open. This takes usually a couple of seconds. But here's the redstone. And the way that it's actually a really simple redstone. It might look a little complicated, but I thought it was really simple actually. So the way this works is this block is a block of numbers that is being cloned from here up to the appropriate position on the stopwatch display. So right here, this slice is 0, and then this is 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And what happens is this is the redstone for the actual stopwatch counting. So this is the actual clock that is ticking 1 second, and what this does is this sends redstone pulses into basically what is called a hopper counter, kind of. But this moves at it moves over 1 hopper per second, and it sends these redstone pulses out to these command blocks right here. Each one of these command blocks in this top row, there are 4 rows of command blocks. Each one of these command blocks in the top row is cloning the number that is next to it to the far right position, so the second position. And the way this works is that every time this top hopper counter reaches 0, then it will send a pulse down to the next hopper counter, which will move this over 1. So yeah, so that'll move over 1 every time that hits 0. And then this does the same thing every time this hits 0. It hits the next hopper counter right over here and moves that 1. So that's pretty much the redstone. And then this part on the left side is the reset function. And every time I reset it, they will just clone these hoppers over to the hopper next to it, so that it resets it, because it would be kind of tricky to get the redstone in the right spot. There's like a minecart floating around in these hoppers. I'm sure you could look up other videos as to more exactly how these hopper counters work. But one little difference in mine than what most of those videos show is I actually have 2 minecarts floating around, one on opposite sides. See, most videos will have the minecart go 1 by 1 through here, and then they have it flow all the way down here without stopping, and it takes like 3 seconds. But what I do is I put 2 at opposite hoppers, and they both move at the same speed. So when this comes out, and another one comes in, if that makes sense. If you watch other hopper counter tutorial videos, that'll make more sense. But yeah, that's the redstone. And to do this wirelessly, beneath here I have some command blocks, and all that this does is this side will spawn a torch and then take it away 4 ticks later. So this command block spawns a torch, then this deletes it 4 ticks later, and that'll spawn it on the start stop side of that redstone. And this one will do the same thing, except it will spawn the torch and delete it on the reset side. So that's how the wireless function works. I haven't actually seen this method on YouTube. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. It's not a hard concept, but I've seen more of a block update route on YouTube. But just once again, that'll stop, reset it, and that's all. Thanks for watching.